the Chase Thomas Podcast, for people who have nothing but time to kill.
Have gone way off the deep end with Tennessee football's expectations and floor, as what I really should say, in 2025. FanDuel odds only went down from 9.5 to 8.5 after losing out on Nico Imaliava and trading him with Joey Aguilar. Higher preseason win-loss projections than Auburn, than Oklahoma, than Texas A&M, than Arkansas, than a lot of South Carolina, than a lot of other programs that still are getting ranked ahead of Tennessee here. And especially in the preseason, we haven't even seen any games. I don't know. I think it's silly. I think it's great for Tennessee probably to get all this bulletin board material. But man, I see this and I think Klatt's really good. I see this and I'm like, we've lost the plot. Like some of the teams in front of him, I think people have lost it in terms of the departure of Nico and what that means for Tennessee's floor in 25.
However many podcasts Chase does until the start of the season, set the over-under at how many times he mentions Tennessee's over-under on FanDuel being 8.5 at one less. If he goes one podcast without mentioning that the over-under dropped only one, it would be a major upset. I think that's part of the issue of maybe some of these preseason rankings is like, to me, South Carolina and Florida are undoubtedly better teams than Tennessee. But we've gotten so far into this nonsense with the scheduling and how few teams you play in your conference that, Tennessee's schedule is so much easier that they very well could put together a better record than those teams. And
not even just a better record. You're not certain that South Carolina is better than Tennessee this year. There's no certainty of that.
I'm pretty
on a neutral site, I would still take Tennessee. South Carolina had to prove it.
I would not.
I think it's all about the QB position, and Sellers is a considerably better QB than
I don't even know if it's the QB. Tennessee's won some games, like the last 2 years with bad quarterback play and won 19 games. They did top 10 scoring defense.
How many of those they won
year.
Away from Neyland Stadium?
But they've lost one time at Neyland Stadium in the last 3 years.
Well, you're talking about if Tennessee's playing South Carolina at Neyland Stadium, yeah, sure, I could buy Tennessee beating South Carolina. But you're telling me neutral site. Again, it's not like I would. I'd set the line like South Carolina 4.5. It's not like I think South Carolina would kill Tennessee. To your point as a whole, I would have Tennessee in top 25. I don't know if I would go as far as saying it's silly. I think they're like a 20 to 25 team. So,
but what about Oklahoma? They're better than Oklahoma.
I don't get
we haven't seen anything from Oklahoma yet. Why is Oklahoma getting put ahead of Tennessee? Tennessee will be favored when Oklahoma comes to town in Knoxville in November. Tennessee will be favored.
Yeah,
this is silly.
I don't get all the Oklahoma love, to your point.
A lot of turnover. We have no idea what John Mateer looks like at the P4 level. Washington State's schedule this year was very different than what Cam Ward was up against 2 years ago. Let's calm down the Mateer stuff. Ryan Schumpert's new favorite quarterback, Cam Ward for the Tennessee Titans. But can we calm it down? Brent Venables is on the hot seat. This is not a team that's and they're just getting put ahead of Tennessee. And I'm like, Tennessee won in Norman last year.
Auburn's another one. Yeah.
Jackson Arnold is QB1 there, and they're getting ranked. And I'm like, Tennessee beat what? I just think people have put way too much into Nico Imaliava and how much he factored into Tennessee's floor. He factored in a lot to Tennessee's ceiling in terms of being a real deep playoff run type of team if he gets to that next level. But Tennessee's floor is so safe under Banks, William Inge, Rodney Garner, and company on defense, and the running game that's averaging 5 yards a carry every dang year under Josh Heupel, that Heupel would, even if Nico did not make he's going to, if Aguilar's not good, he'll take stuff away like he did the last 2 years where he's like, I don't care. We're doing 12 personnel. I hate this, but we're going to win games. I'm going to march to 8 or 9 wins, even though everyone doesn't think we should. I don't know, Ethan. I just think it's silly. Tennessee's a top 25 team going into this year. That's people have completely lost their minds.
I think I would slightly agree with you. I think Ryan put it well. I'd put them 20 to 25 preseason because of everything you just said, Chase. The defense is still really good. I have pretty high confidence that the run game's still going to be really good. There's a lot of questions in the pass game, but it's not like everyone else doesn't have questions. We're putting Auburn there. We're putting Oklahoma there. I feel like Tennessee's very much in the same camp as them too. So, yeah, I would agree with both of you.
Tennessee's shown they can win with a bad passing game. They were 94th in the conference play last year, and they still won games. It's been ugly. It has been ugly, and Heupel has found ways to win. Like, he will find ways to win with this group. And with this running game, I think the offensive line's will be better. I think the tight ends will be better. I think the only thing I'm looking at, I'm like, I don't think the passing game will be great, again, for the third year in a row. I don't think the receiver stuff is going to go well just because of the depth and the numbers and the injury part of all of this. I'm not buying that. But the defense is going to be elite again. Like, I look all across the board. Like, Colton Hood was such a great spring portal late addition. I'm like, they're deep everywhere. Like, I'm not worried about Tennessee's defense. I'm not worried about that side of the ball.
There's a lot of places. There's not a lot. There's multiple places Tennessee's not deep at.
No, Ryan Schumpert.
They're not deep.
Debbie Downer. We're not doing this with Tennessee's defense. It's one of the nation's best. They will be one of the nation's best again.
Yeah, and it might be, but don't tell me they're deep everywhere when they're not deep everywhere.
Okay, around the horn part, I just need minus 300 points for Ryan here, and I need the mute button for his nonsense about Tennessee's defense. Like, you don't want to, like, Tennessee's defense is
really good. I will buy. I don't know if I'll go as far as saying elite, but
Boo
really
Carter
good.
off the edge on one side with Jordan Ross, Joshua Josephs on the other. Devin Hobbs right there in the interior.
The Boo Carter off the edge stuff like he's an edge rusher. He's going to blitz a lot.
No,
sure.
he blitzes a bunch.
I know he blitzes a bunch. You're mentioning him in the same sentence as defensive lineman as far as...
He's going to be at the line of scrimmage on third down.
There's not
He's going to be...
tackle that can block Boo Carter in the country.
No one can block Boo Carter. He's Tennessee's best player.
He's too speedy, too shifty.
Buy all the Boo Carter stock.
Yeah, no, I like Boo Carter. I would tend to agree that buying a lot of the Boo Carter stock would be smart. Something I just want to add, it's not even Tennessee related. I'm so glad they're about to expand the college football playoff to 16 teams when we can't even list 20 good teams in the country entering the season. Tennessee's a disaster offensively. Their passing game is a disaster going into the season, and they're a fringe top 20 team. And we're going to make the playoffs 16 teams. It's nonsense. It's nonsense. What happened to the game I love? Mark Jackson. Right.
Ethan Stone, what can folks check out from you and the team over at SaturdayDownSouth.com this week?
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of the same SEC baseball.
Nicely done, nephew. The Chase Thomas Podcast. Hell yeah.